Hello and welcome to Real Watchers Movie Club. My name is Garrett,
And I'm Kevin.
and we are your hosts. Movie Club is the show where we pick a movie every week and discuss it, just like a book club. On today's show, we are concluding our February month-long theme of looking at romance films by taking a look at the fantasy romance adventure film, The Princess Bride. Our thoughts and more are coming up on Movie Club. Released in 1987, The Princess Bride was directed by Rob Reiner and stars Carrie Elways, Robin Wright, and Mandy Patinkin. A bedridden boy's grandfather reads him the story of a farm boy turned pirate who encounters numerous obstacles, enemies, and allies in his quest to be reunited with his true love. The film currently has a 4.1 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It was nominated for 1 Academy Award for Best Original Song. Before we dive into our thoughts, though, we do want to issue a spoiler warning for the movie. If you've never seen The Princess Bride, like Kevin didn't, you should go ahead and check it out first and then come back, because we don't want to ruin it for you. We don't want to spoil things that happen, because there's stuff to spoil in this movie. But stay tuned to find out not only what our movie is for next week, but what our theme is, because we're starting March, and let's just say it's a little bit close to the chest for me. Alrighty, Kevin, you picked The Princess Bride for our final movie of the February romance theme. What made you pick it?
I tried to watch this movie and I did not enjoy it on the first watch. So might as well watch it on a second watch. Maybe I'll feel something different. This was early in my my years of film as well. So let's see if it changed my mind.
Alrighty. I have seen this movie probably, I don't know, 30 times in my life, because this is one of my parents' combined favorite movies. They absolutely adore this movie. So my brother and I watched this all the time growing up. I've definitely got parts of this memorized. I think my brother dressed up as the Dread Pirate Roberts one year for Halloween, which
Oh my gosh,
no one his age knew who he was. This is a movie that did not do the most well. That's not proper English. It didn't do the best when it came out initially, but I would say cult following is underselling it. This movie is extremely popular now. The fact that people recreated the entire movie from home during the pandemic, and there's like a fan film, which is just everyone, like celebrities and fans, remaking this movie in their backyard, and it's awesome. You should check it out if you haven't already. But I really enjoyed this movie. I have warmed up to it more as I've matured. I think I was kind of sick of it when I was a kid because my parents loved watching it. But I definitely have very much warmed up to this movie. How was it on your second time watching?
It was a lot better on the second time watch, to be honest. Which is good, but it is still a little bit maybe too fantasy for me. Or when I'll get into my little negatives here. When you come back to the grandpa and the kid, it kind of takes me out of the movie or story a little bit for me. But again, that's like a little nitpick. And then I thought it would be more of a comedy, because I always hear stuff that everybody's saying that it's really funny. It was funny. It wasn't really funny to me. So, and maybe that's just because maybe they grew up with it like you did. I didn't watch this as a kid. So, but other than that, I mean, I really like the story that it has to tell. I love like the fantasy aspect of this movie and all the shots of, especially when you first meet Andre the Giant, Fezzik. I don't know how to. Yeah, Fezzik, where he picks up the boulder and stuff like that, which is really funny. But then you get the interactions between the two swordsmen, and how I don't know. This is an iconic scene to me because I always see it's like, but I'm not left-handed, and then he switches to right hand, and then the other swordsman says it as well, which is really kind of funny to me. So, but it was a very enjoyable watch, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has some things that I am not a fan of. I'm right there with you. I think that the cutting back to the kid and the grandfather, I mean, like, it is an emotional beat, and I do like the emotion behind it, right? Because
the ending is emotional, but I think it cuts too much to them.
I think it's there to kind of reinforce that, yeah, this movie's a romance, but there's parts of it that anyone can like, and it's true. Like there is the action, there is the comedy. There's not just the romance, and so it's kind of like a stand-in for the audience in some ways. And I think it's an appeal to younger audience members to try and enjoy it more. Is it the most necessary thing in the world? Not necessarily. I do find I'm gonna forget the name of the kid's actor. It's Fred Savage. I think he's kind of annoying. To be honest,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of kid actors anyway, but he's just a tad annoying here. But yeah, this movie is at its best when it is taking place in the world of the story.
Yes.
And I think that's where the movie really shines.
I agree with you in that.
But I think like the romance is very good here, like between Wesley and Buttercup, which is a great name for a princess. Like their love it almost feels like a little bit Wuthering Heightsy, because like the
PG version.
Yeah, I guess like she's falling in love with the stable boy kind of a thing, which I mean is great. But I think a lot of the comedy from the movie comes from Fezzik and Inigo Montoya, and also Vizzini.
Yes.
Which the entire Poison Cup sequence is so good. But I think like a lot of what keeps people coming back to it is not only like I can see a lot of it being similar to The Office, where people watch this movie as a comfort thing, because it is just a very cozy kind of movie. This is the movie you snuggle up with hot chocolate and a blanket, and you're cozy, comfy watching it. It's that kind of movie, and I think that's where a lot of people really enjoy it. But I think a lot of people also get a lot out of the dialogue and the screenplay because it's so good. Like again, the dialogue, all the times when Carrie always just talks as Wesley, like when he's being interrogated down in the pit, like he's acting extremely well. And I mean, everyone is like Andre the Giant is far better than he should have ever been.
Yes.
Funny, he's giving his lines well. And if you know the behind the scenes story, he was like drunk.
Oh, he was boozed up the entire time. Yeah.
And then Mandy Patinkin as Inigo Montoya, giving one of the most iconic lines in film history. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Like, so good. Like it's not like it's funny, but the humor doesn't override the romance. It doesn't override the action parts of the movie or the drama or the thrilling elements. It's so well written that it is like
mushed together perfectly.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle, and all the pieces fit except for the one piece that's like an extra, and that's the the grandfather and the kid. But other than that, like honestly, the pieces fit together perfectly.
Yeah, it does. And like you're talking about the romantic scene, and even the wedding part is really funny. And them saying, "Okay, man and wife," and then they go up to the bedroom, and then Wesley's there, and he goes, "But did you say I do?" Buttercup's like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "You're not man and wife then." And I was like, oh, "That's so true." I didn't not that I didn't think about it that way, but I was like, "Yeah, they definitely didn't say I do."
Yeah, they definitely kind of play on everything. It's great. Man, like it's so hard because like it's hard to balance my nostalgia for this and kind of the positive feelings that it brings up with like the actual nitty-gritty of kind of criticizing it. But like there is not a whole lot to criticize, at least for me. I mean, the acting is so good, the writing is so good. Again, it's just the parts with the grandpa and the kid that really kind of slow it down, especially like when they're in the part where they throw Buttercup into the ocean with the eels. And then it's like halfway there, like right as the eels are showing up, he's like, "Oh, Grandpa!" And it's just like, and it cuts back to it, and it's just like, why did it just breaks up the tension of the scene, which is handled so brilliantly throughout. And again, structurally, it makes sense because as the story gets better, the kid gets more into it and doesn't want it to stop, and so like it doesn't stop, which I get. I feel like it just could have been handled a little bit better. in that regard.
Yeah, and the kid asking so many questions, and the grandpa's like, "You have to read the whole entire story to get it. Like,
Oh my God,
just
that's
wait,
like
kid."
I can name like 5 people on the top of my head that I know that do that same thing. Like I love my sister-in-law, but like she looks up spoilers for the movies that we're watching, like while we're
Oh my
watching it, and I'm
gosh.
like, just watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna tell
hmm
you, you know.
hmm But even the ending sequence with the grandfather and the grandson, as he goes, "Can you read me the story again?" And then he walks out of the room and goes, "As you wish." And I'm like, "Oh, that's so good, actually, for a last sentence for the movie."
And just the "as you wish" line is, oh man,
hmm
like
hmm
Carrie Elway is not my type. Whenever he looks at the camera all seductively and says "as you wish," I don't know, man. It stirs up the loins a little bit. I'll tell you what.
Is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
Oh God. No, I think also like, but then also when he has Buttercup and they're running away from Humperdinck.
Ridiculous name, but I love it.
But they tumble down the hill because she shoves him, and he's like, he says "as you wish" as a way to kind of get her to realize that it's him. Again, it's more just brilliant writing, and like again, iconic moments. The pit of despair.
Yep.
Like the Munker character that's down there is really funny. Like when you first see him, like he's just like, you know.
Oh, even the Miracle Max and
Billy
the wife.
Crystal's iconic sequence. Oh my God! Literally it's like I will tell you how much my parents love this movie and how much I have used this line too. But like anytime, like I would leave the house, like I would go to school or like I would go to a party or whatever I was going. Like half the time, my mom or dad would be like, "Have fun storming the castle."
Yeah.
Every time.
Like, or it's like, yes, I have the magical pill. How much is it though? It's like, I have 46 cents. And he goes, "I've done it for less," and stuff like that. And it's so good. And then the wife comes out. "No, get away from me, you witch. I'm your wife." So funny.
I want to say that my dad has the book. I'll have to borrow it, but that scene where they're inside their house, it was he was so funny because almost all that was improv.
Oh, really?
That it was so funny that it nearly stopped production, because basically for 3 days straight, I'm reading this specifically from his book. Carrie Elway says, for 3 days straight and 10 hours a day, Billy improvised 13th century period jokes, never saying the same thing or the same line twice. And most of the manic energy in medieval stand-up, like the classic MLT sandwich line, mutton, lettuce, and tomato, made it to the screen. But he came up with some racier stuff that had to be cut. Like, "Never rush me. I had a very rough night. I found my oldest nephew with a sheep." But apparently one actor, I don't know who the actor was, it may have been what's his name, Carrie Elway's, bruised their rib from clenching trying not to laugh.
Oh my gosh.
And it makes sense because that scene is so good.
It is.
Like it shows the power that ad-libbing in improv can have on, especially on a comedy movie. It's so good.
And covered with chocolate so it goes down easier.
I mean, hey, it's very true.
I mean, can't go wrong with chocolate covered. So,
alrighty, Kevin. So this was your pick this week. Why don't you go ahead and give us your final thoughts and score?
Yeah. So my final thoughts and score were, it was much better the second time watching. I really love the comedy aspect of it, with also a little sprinkle of romance in here, but just the adventure that happens I really enjoyed as well. All of the characters are absolutely fantastic, and how the character growth happens during the entire movie. I will say again, we harped on this in the video as well, the boy and the grandpa unfortunately takes me out of the story, and I know it has, like, as we said, pivotal in the story, but it just really took me out of it sometimes. So that's a little nitpick here and there, but I gave it a 78 out of 100, which accumulates to 3.5 stars out of 5. It's still really good romantic comedy, I feel like.
Yeah, it's. I would say romance is a large part of it, but it's a lot more than a romance, and I think that makes it stand out from other romance films. But I think this movie is fun. It's well written and it's timelessly engaging. The Princess Bride's shortcomings, which I would say are again the grandfather and the grandchild, and just maybe a couple other things here and there. If I was really going to nitpick, are massively outweighed by great performances. And a lack of a serious tone. I like how this does not feel serious at all. And so with that, I gave it an 89 out of 100, which equates to 4 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. But that's going to bring us to the end of this video. What do you think of The Princess Bride? I'm sure some of you probably have very heated opinions of this movie. But go ahead and leave those comments down in the comment section down below. Just remember, be respectful of one another because it's really not that hard.
No.
But next week, we are starting a brand new theme for the month of March. And I said it was close to my chest. March is my birthday month. So for the month of March, we're going to be taking a look at movies that I love that Kevin has never seen before. So I'm going to be giving him movies that I absolutely love. And the first one is a movie that I actually gave my award to last year for my best first time watch of 2025, which is the feel-good drama Perfect Days. So very excited to have Kevin watch that movie. It's very special and important to me. So hopefully he gets to enjoy it. Make sure to watch it before next week so you're not spoiled. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we always have our live stream at 7 p.m. on Wednesday nights. And we also have this show goes live every single Friday at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then make sure you're also following us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube because we are going to be sending out a lot of shorts in the upcoming weeks and trying to expand our audience a little bit. So hopefully you check those out and you enjoy those as well. But thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, make sure to keep those eyes on the screen.